Can you participate in non-Muslim funerals? It depends. If that person who died as non-Muslim is a family member, for example, especially if he's one of the parents, and there is nobody in the area that's gonna bury them, then it's your obligation to do that. But you will do the necessary. You're not gonna give them a Christian burial, you're gonna take them for viewing and church. La. You take them from the funeral home to the grave, put dirt on them and go home. But if somebody else, let's say someone's family died as a non-Muslim, Christian for example, and those family who are Christian, they're going to give them the whole from A to Z funerals like Christian funerals, it's not permissible for the Muslim to participate in any of those. You don't go to burial, you don't go to viewing, you don't go... The only thing, Sheikh Abdul Muhsin al-Abbad al-Badr, I attended his class in the masjid of the Prophet ﷺ, and somebody asked him, said, Ya Sheikh, sometimes in the West we'll be giving da'wah to our family, non-Muslims, and this and this and this, calling to Islam, but then when one of us died, my mother, he says, for example, my grandmother, he said, Alhamdulillah, it's easy, we can get out of, we don't go to the church because they know. They're like, yeah, those are Muslims. They're not going to attend the viewing in a church and all that, the service in a church. He said, but the problem when they get us is in the grave. He said, so why didn't you attend the grave burial? And that, it means a lot to them. So what do we do, Sheikh? Sheikh subhanAllah gave a beautiful answer. He said, yes, you go to the graveyard. Yes, you go. You don't follow them. You go before them. And it's even better when they go there and they find you already there. Like, wow, look at him. He's here. He said, here now, your intention is what? To go to visit the graveyard. Because the Prophet ﷺ, he says, visit the graveyard. Muslims or non-Muslims. They remind you of the hereafter. So you went with the intention to visit those graveyards. Them, they don't know that. They're going to see and they say, oh, Abdul, mashallah, he's here. Oh. But you're not there for the burial. You're just there remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this way you keep those ties is good, alhamdulillah. But we don't participate in anything else. Okay? Sometimes you find the Muslims, that they have a colleague who died at work. Not even a family or nothing. Just because the people in there, some nosy people in a job, they take it upon themselves to do something. Oh, we're going to come together and we're going to visit, we're going to view it. Oh, Abdul, oh yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. And he goes, no, you're not with them. You only work with them. You don't do nothing else with them. You don't watch Super Bowl with them and you don't go to funerals with them. Some Muslims, they don't understand, like, no, these are my colleague, my job, my friends. They're not your friends, man. You're just there for work. Show the respect according to the job. If you have to do work with them, do it with them. Be cheerful. Adorn yourself with the good manners of Islam. But you're not going to go hang with them, party with them and say, no, because we Muslims, we have to party to show them that we're good people. Good people party? Who told you that? We don't party. We don't compromise our religion.